Well, hello, I'm Nelson Liu and welcome to Western Perspective. Well, in 2013, WAMN News began its journey into WA's media landscape as an alternative to the state's newspapers, television and radio. Operating online through a news website, streaming news bulletin and current affairs program, we sought the stories relevant to our readers and viewers, issues and events that impact them. But just how do we get the news? Tonight we take you behind the scenes with a sneak peek at how we bring the news to your screen as we acknowledge 5 years of WAMN News online.
Perth, the capital city of Western Australia, home to more than 2 million people. Every week, the WAMN News team is on the road, covering a wide range of news topics on a youth angle.
I love how sort of everyone works together. That's really amazed me.
This is the chronicle of how the news at WAMN comes together. It's 10:20 in the morning. Video producer Ivan Leung and reporter Nelson Liu are on their way to the press conference with Police Commissioner Chris Dawson.
I mean, you come in first thing in the morning and you might have a plan to try and make the day go smoothly, but there's always stories you have to fill for our website. We always have a breaking story to cover.
And this week, the plan to introduce body cameras for on-duty police officers is expected to be the major story.
The purpose of this is to protect all parties. It's not just a tool to hold police to account. The purpose of it is much broader than that. It's to ensure that we can record any such incident.
Then it's back to the office, where Nelson compiled and published a morning news round for the website. Meanwhile, Ivan dealt with the vision and planned the broadcast for Sunday.
It was still early in the broadcast news gathering process, so we got a story on police body cameras. We also got a story on immigration population rise, and the Prime Minister will make a speech at the Liberal Party conference on Saturday.
It's time to finish the final tasks of completing the afternoon news run for the web and
Dr.
pick a location to
the
film the TV
population
story
growth has
piece.
been good for Australia. Former Prime Minister Tony Abbott claims housing and infrastructure just can't keep up.
With the lead story on immigration finalised for the weekly broadcast, the team went on to gather other major stories of the week. Taylor has been assigned to cover the police body camera story, while Anton was given an opportunity to report on the media diversity issues. The constant challenge is to seek an alternative angle and try to relate the story to the younger audiences.
I think spinning each story into something along those lines definitely helps engage in a wider demographic, and it keeps it more fresh and relevant.
To seek a better angle for the body camera story, Taylor interviewed prominent lawyer John Hammond.
Young people need to pay attention to the fact that police will be wearing body cameras.
Back to the office, where Taylor continues the morning news round. Meanwhile, Anton gets a chance to gain practical journalism skills as part of his high school study.
Yeah, so I'm in Year 11 and we have a vocational educational training program we must complete. I contacted Ivan and he was happy enough to take me on. You're not just sort of left alone in the corner writing your own story. Like, everyone's here to help at WAMN News.
As the afternoon progresses, the story gathering process continued.
It's already tough enough out there at the moment trying to find secure ongoing employment. Yeah.
Then it's time for both Taylor and Anton to complete the stories before calling it a day.
Body cameras will be rolled out across Metro and regional WA, with over 3,500 officers being equipped from early 2019.
5 local newspapers are set to close their doors.
To complete the final story for the weekly broadcast, Ivan's job is to capture the vision and pay attention to the PM's speech. That's followed by editing, liaising with Andrew on the international events, and then presentation of the news broadcast. As the weekly news cycle wraps up, a new challenge is on the horizon, but one mission remains the same.
I've got no idea what's going to happen next week. We'll see how we go, but at the end of the day, it's most important that we give the young people the opportunity to be out there.
And that's the program for this week. We'll be back next time with an all-new episode of WP. But for now, it's back to you, Ivan and Danielle.
Nelson, thank you very much. This week's main news again. Carter Australia Party Senator Fraser Anning's maiden speech has triggered condemnation from politicians on all fronts. Prominent migration lawyer Lily Chen speculated Fraser Anning will be a popular politician, but she urged him to serve the people, not insult them. Meanwhile, political experts believe more Australians are moving towards an anti-immigration position.
And that's our weekly news and current affairs. For news 24 hours a day, please hop onto our website and our Facebook page.
Until 8 o'clock next Sunday, thanks for your company. Goodbye for now.
Good night.